Hello there guys, what is going on? FMU here, welcome back to another episode of Grassroots to Greatness with Crew Alexandra. We've been having a very good sort of steady Eddie performance this season in the league, and we've been doing some really good stuff, so we'll have a look now at the results and then we'll come back and we'll move on with some other features. Okay, cool. Following the disappointment of that live com defeat to Notts County, we bounced back with a 2-0 win away at Oldham. Ryan Colclough with our first goal, and then Matt Fryer ending his goal drought with his first goal for the club on 72 minutes. A result that was pretty much well deserved, and as you can see there, former Crew player from last season who was a whiny little mare in pre-season, Raheem Hanley, got a bit trigger happy and got booked and sent off in the last 20 odd minutes of the game, and they also had Richard Eckersley sent off on the 90th minute, so we ended up basically just bossing the game really, and they lost their heads. As you can see from bookings, they were a dirty team, a very dirty team. Next up were Blackpool at Gresty Road, and Dean Parrott gave us the lead on 3 minutes. Unfortunately on 12 minutes Scott Bevan equalised. We did have more of the ball, more chances on goal and stuff, but at the end, you know, a 1-1 draw was probably a more accurate result of the game. It was we bossed it to a degree, you know, we controlled it to a degree, but not enough in my opinion to warrant all 3 points. We travelled to the New York Stadium, and Rotherham had won, I think it was about 5 or 6 games in a row, and we started like a house on fire. Dean Parrott after 2 minutes and Matty Fryer after 13. They pulled one back through Kwesi Appiah on 19 minutes, but then we took we've added that third goal from Sean Howarth, his first senior goal for the club. We were 3-1 up at half time and we were looking really good. And then in the second half, I don't know what their manager said to them at half time, but it sort of had a little bit of an effect. And then we gave a penalty away on the 72nd minute, which was put away by Chris Maguire, and then Stephen Quinn on the 83rd scored, and I was pissed, but I thought, you know, a point is a point against a very good informed team. And then Kwesi Appiah popped up 3 minutes later with the blah, phone going off, popped up 3 minutes later with the winner, which was just an absolute ball kicking cruncher. It really was. We didn't deserve to lose that match, but I suppose sometimes you have to take these on the chin when playing FM. I did fear following the collapse at Rotherham that we may struggle a little bit, but a very solid, strong defensive performance against Gillingham. We did win 1-0 obviously by the penalty from James Jones. We did look a little bit more shaky though than what we normally did. We didn't seem quite as confident, so I think the Rotherham game knocked a bit of confidence out of the players, but they got that win and that was what mattered, and it gave them, you know, it boosted that confidence back up to where it was again, and it gave us the confidence to come up against Plymouth, and we did fantastically well. Caelan Hines with his first goal since joining on loan from Arsenal, and Dean Parrott with his, I think it was his 4th of the season maybe. Unfortunately though, Matty Fryer picked up an injury that's going to see him out for 2 to 3 months now, so we're going to be missing him in the coming months. The last time out we beat Southend by 3 goals to 1. Barnes, Parrott and Colclough with the goals, and Leonard with the consolation for Southend. Again, a very strong, you know, dominant performance from the players. Unfortunately, Caelan Hines picked up a knock, so he's going to be missing for the next couple of games, I think. But all in all, a very strong performance, and very, you know, very sort of, I can't think of a word now, very promising going forward. You know, it gives us that bit of belief that, you know, we could perhaps get a good solid mid-table finish in this division. So then guys, as you can see, we're doing all right. I'm sorry if I'm a bit nasally today. I'm a bit ill. Nothing serious like man flu, just a bit of the old sniffle and cough and that. But you know, if I had man flu, then I'd be asking for donations towards my funeral. But we're doing okay. We've had a good, solid, you know, group of wins together now. So it's looking. I'm confident we could perhaps finish mid-table this season. I'm not going to go and say I want to finish up here because I want to be a bit more realistic in my hopes. Birmingham sacked Stuart Pearce because they were rock bottom, and Nigel Clough's come in, he sort of changed it around a bit, and Tim Sherwood has left Bradford City. he's been sacked by Bradford City, who are 19th, so not going too well for him. Forest had a mini revival and moved up to, I think it was about 7th, but now have dropped back down again. So their strange season continued. Billy Davis back at Forest as well, interestingly. That's interesting one, to say the least. But we're in 9th, a point off the playoffs at the moment, and only 5 points off the top, but I'm not reading too much into that. We've got MK Dons today, which is going to be a big sort of indication as to whether we could perhaps finish up and around here. I think Pompey will go up this season. I've got a feeling they're going to do a double promotion. I just think they're going to hit like real good form soon. I mean, they're not doing badly, but I just get this feeling they're going to hit real good form and start firing up to the top of the division. Interestingly enough, Dean Parrott, he has become a revelation. I mean, he's our top goal scorer now with 5 goals this season, and he has been fantastic. He's been in the team of the week 3 times this season. And he won. He was in the best 11 last season for the season, in our team of the season, and all that sort of stuff. So he's been fantastic. His finishing's not massively brilliant. It's only 11, but he's just cropping up with goal after goal after goal, which is just magnificent, absolutely magnificent. Finances are going very, very healthily now, thanks to the player sales. One, that I was happy with. The other one, not so happy with. But just to drop in on those 2 guys, because it's been a couple of weeks, I'm doubting that they've probably played for them yet. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, Desmond Forbes got recalled by Crystal Palace. He got recalled. Oh, and I've got the new Debsky hair pack now, so all the hairs should be sorted. But yeah, he got recalled, which was really, really annoying. And they won't let me take him back. He played that 1 game and that's it. They took him away. I don't even know why. Sanchez Watt's having a right bitch fit, so he's been placed on the transfer list, because he's getting games when I feel it's appropriate for him to play, and he just had a right mare of a moan. Samson Emmanuel's made 2 league appearances now for them, so he's not scored yet, but he's made 2 appearances, and he's changed obviously because of the pack update. Let's see what Casper Cole looks like now. Oh wow, what a rugged man he is. Ooh la la, ladies, former Q. Wow, what a specimen. But yeah, Casper Cole's not going to make any appearances yet. He's only 16, so there may be the possibility we could perhaps bring him back on loan, which might be a cool idea. But yeah, what a lovely, rugged young gentleman he's become. The sad news is, guys, Jon Snow is no longer Jon Snow. He doesn't look like Jon Snow anymore, and I'm really sad about that, because I loved Jon Snow. He was my favourite of all the Snows, I guess, to a degree. But anyway, who cares? It's only a game. And Gary Rains doesn't look like a psychopath as much anymore. He still looks like a psychopath, but not quite as much as he did. But yeah, so oh my god, his aggression's up to 20 now. That wasn't 20 before, was it? It was like 18. He's got more aggressive. He's a very angry young gentleman. He's gone out on loan to Grantham, so good luck to them. They'll be getting suspensions every 5 minutes. And we did make an offer to... Where did he go? That was it. I've started using... I've just put the wrong... No, I haven't. I've started using trials a lot more this year, because they don't half come in handy. I've never really massively used them before, but it gives you the opportunity to get a good insight as to how decent a player could be for you. God, there's a lot of unhappy players at Birmingham, Jesus. But Samir Carruthers, I offered him the opportunity to come on trial because I didn't want to just sign him, because we've got quite a few players in that midfield area. So I was going to bring him on a trial for a couple of weeks, and then if he did all right in the under-21s, I was going to offer him a deal to the end of the season. But Birmingham came in and offered him a deal, and it was 2.5k, nearly 2.5k, and I was like, I'm not matching that, no way. No way. Not for a player that I don't know is definitely going to come in and get any games. So we just left it at that, and let him crack on, go to Birmingham, basically. So today, Kieran Agard's back. That's fantastic timing. He's come back from his international duty. Let's have a quick flick through. Chris Atkinson. Is O'Connor back? My favourite player in the world, Michael O'Connor's back, so he can jump back in. Let's have a look. Just have a quick flick through the players. Nah, they're all alright. Yeah, Sean Howard's been playing a few games lately. He's changed as well now. He's got rid of that stupid hat. I want these to go away. They've gone away on a lot of them, but some of them they seem to have stuck around on. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, his hairstyle's got... it's not really much better, is it? But it's better than that strange comb over he had. But he's been in the team, and he's now the youngest ever player to score for Crew, so that's good for him. Here we are. Look, broke the record for youngest goals player to score. Yeah, God, that took me some time to get out. Fucking hell! At the age of 16 and 144 days. So I'm really pleased for him. He's given a good account of himself as well, which is a real bonus. That is a real bonus. But we've got MK Dons today, so. Let's put the goals back on. So we'll see how we get on. I mean, they've got Shaquille Cool first, who's a very good player. Lionel Ainsworth, Darren Potter, Ben Reeves, Daniel Powell, Dean Moxey, Polion. They've got Polio up front. And on the bench, they've got Bennett, George Baldock. They've got some good players. This will be a good test for us. This will be a very good test for us. See if we're, for of a decent standard to perhaps, just even if it's just challenging for the playoffs, that would be a massive achievement for us. I mean, I'm aiming for mid-table. If we can finish top 10, I'll be a happy boy. But, there's always that little part of me that likes to just have a little look and see if there is the possibility of us, sneaking in to a playoff place. I mean, we could still be in for a relegation battle. You just don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, we're only 13 games in. It's normally around about Christmas where you start to get a bit more of a better picture as to where you could finish or where you could aim to try and finish. Oh, Polion's in. Oh, he's done us there. Oh, my God. How the fuck did that happen? He just turned into freaking Superman. How the hell did he do that? That was... I tell you what, I take my hat off to him there. That was superb. Shite defending from Ray and Nugent, but still superb from Polion. Have a look here. Oh, George Ray, you dollard. And then the keeper was nowhere. George Ray sort of... Nugent left it and Ray's foot sort of just tapped it on, and Polion saw the opportunity, he read the mistake, saw it coming and just smashed it home. Come on. Oh, Cole. My God, that was brilliant from Polion. He saw it coming. He read that play beautifully. Come on, Agard. He's not really carried on the way he left off from League 2. Agard, since joining on a free, he's struggled in League 1. He really has. Oh, they're going to get another here, aren't they? Oh, my God. What the chuff was that? Oh, shit, in Nora. He spoons his cross, and it just completely caught Gherkin out. Oh my days. What are you doing, boys? We nick one back before half time. No, not with passing like that, Turton, we can't. Oh, Polion's done us again here. Oh, thank God for that. They are... I mean, we're in terms of possession and shots and stuff, we're controlling the game, but on the break, they are magnificent. And they've had a bit of luck, in all fair. Both goals have been lucky. Go on, Agard. Penalty. Darren Potter fouling Agard. James Jones will step up to take it, but will he score it just before half time? Probably not. the way things are going today. Oh, he's got it in. Beats the keeper. 2-1. Game on, maybe. Oh, the keeper was damn close to stopping that as well. Damn close. Right. Assertively, I expect to see much better in the second half. And we'll take retain possession off, run at defence, shoot on sight. Be more expressive. See if that makes much of a difference. But man, those 2 goals in the first half, both cock-ups from our players, basically. The keeper should have saved it. The second one. Oh, great. James Jones has picked up a knot now. Right, let's have a little look. Let's... Just for safekeeping, let's take you off. We'll put George Mancour on. And I'm going to bring Kieran Agard off because he's not been great. And I'm going to give Zane Banton a go because he's been unfortunate not to get in the team. He had a great half of the season last year. Excuse me, since we picked him up. But he's been unlucky this season not to get in the team more. I might even give Mr. Bitchbags Sanchez Watt a run out in a minute. Just to add a bit of freshness on the wings. Marcus Barnes has not been doing brilliantly lately. He's been playing alright, but he seems a little bit off his game. No, oh, fuck off. Polion, 3-1. What a player he is. You can see why they're at the top. They take their chances. They've got good finishers. Oh, completely done us there. Completely done us. Right. Well, there isn't much to lose, is there? So let's just go overload. Just go overload. YOLO and all that. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, what is wrong with us? What is going on with us today? We are getting absolutely butt hammered. I mean, we've been woe. I mean, we've had, look at that. We've had 29 shots, 10 on target, and we've not got, you know, we've got 1 goal, and that was a penalty. We're just, this is our hammering, isn't it? This is our hammering for the season coming. They could probably get another 1 or 2 in the minutes remaining. We're just not at the races today. Very disappointing. Go on, Bance. Go on, Parrott. Oh, not even Dean. Everything I touch turns to goals. Parrott can score today. It's a bit late now for this onslaught. Go on, swing it in. Oh, Monker, what are you doing, lad? I know it's shoot on sight, but shoot on target as well. Oof. Well, what an absolute cackfest that was. What an absolute... I'm going to aggressively tell them it wasn't good enough because that was absolutely shite. I apologise, guys. I can only apologise to you for the absolute cackfest that you have just witnessed. I really do seriously apologise. But in terms of stats, we dominated that game. That's the worst thing. We absolutely owned them. I mean, look at that. 31 shots, 11 on target. In fact, that's good. I'm going to start doing a question of the day thing, I think. I've seen this on the Second Yellow Cards channel, and it's a really pretty cool thing, a good way to get like interaction with you guys. So I'm going to ask you a question now, and this will show how many people who are watching my videos watch it till the end. What is the biggest dominance you've had over the opposition and got an absolute spanking? Because I think that has to be the most dominant I've been over an opposition and got an absolute walloping. So in the comments down below, guys, let me know what was your biggest dominance in terms of shots on target and possession and stuff, but how many did you lose by? You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. What game? Just a game when you've dominated but got slapped stupid. So let me know down below. I'd be really interested to hear what other people have, because I know it's not just me that suffers these disasters. I know we all do. So, you know, our love of Football Manager surrounds us and binds us together. And if you love Football Manager, I want to talk to you about it, because that is the sort of stuff we do in this community. And on that note, on that inspirational note, as we drop to 11th in the league because of an absolute cluster banging, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure doing this video for you. Hit the like button if you're still enjoying the series, and if you're really enjoying it, drop a sub, because every sub I get is one more than I ever expect to get. And as always, folks, it's been a pleasure being in your face. Bye bye.